And go. Lots of worlds, Mooroon. There we go. Oops. It's gonna shoot going out of every screen now. Well, there's 4 kills. 5 kills? Oh no, that's still 4. I didn't kill anything, I shot. Yikes. There's 5. There's 6. It's a little ahead of where I want to be. There's 7. Yikes. Hop the bee. So I don't want to kill anything. But that bee I would have shot because that bee can hurt. Whew! 0.25 seconds behind a gold. And I'm on a really good counter too. Eight. Save every fraction of a second I can. Okay, we're still on the counter of 8, so we really kind of just wasted time there. Oh gosh, now we're on a counter of 0. So good too. I messed it up. Okay, that one didn't count. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Oops. 8, 9, 10. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah, this feels behind by a little bit. We'll see. Come on. I'm getting a little carried away here. A little ahead of the last run, but not much. And I'm on 1 kill. I need to get to 10 again, but I got a little bit of space to do that in. Oops, a little early. There's 2. 3. Didn't really want that one, but it was there. And something screwed up. So much for the manipulation. Poor guy's not gonna get his money back. No, he is not. Heck, I don't even have that much money when I beat the game, so... I'm probably gonna just start fighting every single encounter again. Which is just so painful. The important thing here would be to not take damage. Of course. Still dead. So as long as that timer's running, it at least increases the randomness that I might not get, what I like to call the dark timeline. Oh well. We're gonna keep going though. No! What no, did I just try to do? I tried to buy a key. This is not Keyrin, this is Horn. At least I caught myself that time. Yikes. That's the worst kind of reset, the one that just... that is 100% avoidable. There we go. Gotta be careful not to kill too many enemies really far from me, because if they drop a money bag, then I gotta chase after it. There, we got our money bag, so we don't have to worry about what they drop anymore. Well, I need to kill 2 more anyway. Top water. I'm probably gonna get this last room, because I think I always do. And it's usually Kurgot, for whatever reason. And that's the advantage I have over my PB, is that I got kind of stuck there in one of those battles. So, oh, and that's a gold. Wow. Time for button smashing and screen flashing. Here we go. Let's try not to goof off too much and take a bunch of random time loss and damage. Alright, that's pretty decent for considering the random time losses in the first world that we didn't avoid. Alright. The great magician Sabaron. So scary with his blue face and his inability to summon demons properly. Oh, forgot. Can't jump that high. Work? There we go. I just didn't do it long enough. There we go. That's a quick level. Come on. There we go. This split in my PB is pretty good. This is one of those, if I get out of this chapter green, that's amazing sorts of things. Just ignore those guys. There we go. Still doing well. Oops. Oh yeah, this isn't when I tap to smash the button for. This is just timing it well. Because if I smash the button, I'll just jump, and that's not a time save. So that wound up not being terrible. Good. Getting 3 more random coins will be nice. I don't want to miss too many of these guys. Stop hitting me. I should say potentially good. It could also mean absolutely nothing. There, we got our money bag. We got our last coin that we're going to need the entire game. Now we get Epen. I like to call him EpiPen. So I don't know. I like to make dumb jokes. Thank you for not sticking me in a really dangerous fight. Also, the MP refill right there, extremely nice. That is potentially going to save us time in the later chapters, assuming we get there. Time for 11 rounds of screen flashing, followed up by half frame pace. Is this the last one? No, it's one more. Thanks, Epen. Curly, also known as Kali, as I've been informed by people who know better than me, stuff like this. But what that drink refill did is it gives me a chance to still have the Flammable 1 killing cast without using my last mushroom. Ouch. Oh my gosh, what is this? If it wasn't for that, it would be extremely good. This is just my fault being really terrible at aiming here. Oh my gosh! Hit. Yeah, shoot sideways, Aaron, that makes sense. Okay. That was really good, and then I've proceeded to be terrible and miss repeatedly. Stop doing that! Oh my gosh! There we go. It's over. It's done. Thank you. Oh, see, I would be fairly happy with this time coming out of this, but not when it was set up to be absolutely amazing and I just botch it. That's the problem. There's 9, and here is 10. Okay, that's still good. Like I said, coming out of here red isn't surprising. And the first 2 chapters really don't have a whole lot of bearing on the rest of the game for me. If I'm not green out of this chapter, though, we have a problem, because the Door to the Future part of this split is fine. The rest of it is bad. That's probably the really only good way to put that. It's just bad. Save a second on menuing. Ignore the bees. Don't fight somebody here. Good. Oh, I got out of that battle too? Great. I keep forgetting which way I have to go next. It doesn't matter how much damage I really take here because I'll get a full refill on hit points before I come into anything. And I have to fight 130 experience worth of enemies in the final dungeon, and only need 2,000 to get... Yikes. So really only need 70 experience worth of enemies to fight here, and I got lucky there again. I don't know what's going on, but I'll take it. I forgot to put the operant spell on first. It's fast menuing time. Yes. Tap, 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 tap. Now we get to be a saint for a little while. Not as much fun as you would think. Whoops, I walked right onto that guy's head. Okay, well that's cool. I appreciate anybody who's dropping by, even if you're not paying that much attention. Yeah, I get that. Speedrunning is a very difficult thing to do if you're not fully alert. As part of the reason why I quit early yesterday was that I was too tired. Okay, good. We got out of this one. And if I kept going, I was just going to get frustrated. In fact, that's one of those things you'll hear people who consider themselves speedrunners talk about a lot. It's like, how do you fight fatigue? How do you fight frustration? And I'm like, this is kind of the same thing as real life, you know? There's nothing super fancy about what you're doing that makes this different than doing anything else in the world. Alright. Might actually be in the green here. That was a gold split, wow. By 4.5 seconds. Okay, just keep fighting the bee. Don't shoot him. It's better just to take the damage. Okay, let's see if I can type correctly this time. I haven't actually messed it up, I've just been slow. I will definitely do that. Thank you very much, Fran. Have a great day. Or a great night, excuse me. Thanks, that was 2 bad jumps. Let's not go in that way, because that guy is always right in front of me. There we go. Extremely minor time save. Okay. And now we're a magician. Woo. Going to the present sometime soon, hopefully. Doing... I would say this is better than average for damage dodging, but wouldn't say I'm happy with this either. Yeah, because a lot of times I'm going into this with beeping, you know, or I've already used a bread. So that's a good setup to be in, I suppose. Do 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 do. Recruit ourselves a demon pumpkin monster. Straight out to Casimir. Whoop. Oh, we missed it by half of a second. We missed our personal best by half a second. That's okay. But we are spiking the football a little bit on our PB, which we knew was going to happen. Oops. I can be up a minute here in this chapter because of how bad the PB was in the past. Or the present, I suppose. But I could also get stuck in a battle like this, and it could completely demolish me, so... Well, if I do this really well, I have a chance of taking 2 breads out of this chapter, but we're not expecting that. Not at all. I only need to kill 4 more experience worth of enemies. Avoided that battle. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Straight up for the key, boys. Get that key and get that Mustafa. Mustafa? That's not his name. No, it is Mustafa. I always want to call him Mufasa, which I know is wrong. It's so much embedded in my head that I'm going to call him the wrong name. That even when I do it right, I assume it's the wrong one. Oh, I can't use carpet. Don't have any. Also, who carpets the beginning of town? I mean, I would, but can't, so. Slow flowers, that's the best kind. Oh. "54 seconds ahead. Good. Tangarl. Oh, money bag. Worth the time loss. I just let myself get hit there. Maybe I'll get 2 more coins and I actually will get another cheeky coin bag save later. We're just casting one of those, and the reason is that could save me a bread, and one of them is worth saving. Oh, I can't do that in this guy. I physically tried to jump there. No bag. Such bad luck. Alright. Straight up. Alright. So we lost a little bit of time there. That was mostly the second one of those magician fights, just didn't do very well. And I did need that Pampoo cast. That also is probably a little bit of it. I think my PB, I just rushed straight in. But I took the death. And there's a small chance for a time save here if we have a really good troll fight. I'm not confident that's going to happen. I got 2 more hits to do. There we go. Wasn't the best one. Did get into me a little bit there, so we lost some time, but I don't think it's bad by any standards. So that's 12. That's 13. It's 14. It's 15. Okay. My hand got kind of cramped on the last button smashing, so we had to do a little bit different button smashing on this one. Got Pumpkinhead. We got Money Boy. Got Flying Monkey. We got whatever Babs is. Okay. Whee! Oops. So remember, this is the chapter where I can actually get a pretty good time save if I take less damage. I've been 38 coins with 2 breads and 1 mashroob, which means I need 2 mashroobs. So that's 220. So after that, you know, who knows? Whoops. I actually tried to jump the skull, even though I knew that wasn't going to work. Okay, didn't need that. Save a little bit of time though, I guess, so it's better than nothing. So, oh, I didn't mean to go all the way across. So see, at 270, that would give me 7 breads. So that's the absolute minimum. But I'd like to get more than that. That was a quick one. So I'm a little behind on the money bags, which is concerning, but not enough that I can't catch up real quick, if that's what it comes to. But again, 270 is kind of our absolute minimum. Less than 7 breads doesn't make me comfortable, because I mean, 6 maybe, but not 5, and that's what it would be. There we go. And now we recruit Gubibi. Okay, so the next one we're going to get would cause a fight. So we are on the battle screen manipulation, the encounter screen manipulation at least. I didn't lose track of that, although I've been lucky not to get some really terrible ones, which is why I'm usually off, because I get really bad luck on them. And I do need to come up with 44 experience at some point. We have, I think, a mandatory 150 experience in the last level. Another 7 seconds. Of course, of everything, what I really need to do is have a good salamander fight. That's where everything comes down to. All the rest of the stuff is just preparing for that. The entire game is preparing for that fight. So we switched to fighter, the second one down, Aaron, remember? There we go. So we get our 4 discount carpets. We get 2 discount mushrooms. And we get 5 discount breads. And we are go. I could do 6 and just assume I'm going to get 2 coins between now and then too. Let's not assume anything like that. Okay. We have our 8th encounter screen coming up, so we're just going to let it come and hope that we don't get a fight. And we got a fight, but we got out. Okay. So we're 2 screens in to our encounter manip. I keep doing dumb stuff like that. The effect of the magic has worn off right when we jump into the fire. Like I know what I'm doing. And I get hit by one of those random things. Whoop! No, Rainy. We like you, Rainy. Don't. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Carpet to Farville. I'm not killing many things at the moment, but I don't think I really need to be, so. Okay, it's the second one down. There we go. Lava. I do need to start killing some things, I think. 5806 is kind of a scary number, and I do have to be level 17. But I got 3 magicians, and maybe there's a dragon somewhere? Not that dragons are the best experience, but I got those orange things. Those things are, whatever the heck they are, they're fine for experience. I think they're 5 apiece, so if I get a screen of those. If I go to the wrong place... Come on, Aaron. Well, that was like a 15 to 20 second time loss for no reason, but that's alright. Just stay focused on what we're doing. I don't need these dorks in the fire messing me up. Jump achieved. We are still on the path. We got 1 experience. We're getting closer. Oh boy. Hey Retro. Thank you for the encouragement. How you doing today? Hope you are doing well. I am doing just fine. That's what I meant to hit. I went after the bag for no particular reason, because I don't need money anymore. These guys are a good sign, though. Hop the fire. Okay, so I might be 23 experience short, we'll see. Might be 13 experience short, we'll see. Not sure why I went and got that, that was completely pointless. Oh, I got one more dragon, good. Hot, yeah. I went outside earlier and I've decided not to go outside again. I think it's in the 90s, which is, I don't know how that compares for your normal weather, but there we go, we got the level just in time. And okay, time for the most annoying fight in the game. We have the least amount of health I've ever had coming here, least amount of experience I've ever had coming here. So I'm slightly nervous, but let's see how it goes. Okay, that wasn't a great first round, but we did make some progress. I did it one practice round against him, and I beat him in 11 or 12 rounds, which is terrible. This run could survive that because I'm got a good pace, but it's not what we want. Be right back, alright. Missed the hit right at the end there. And now the game's lagging. But at least it's not lagging during the fight. That's the worst. Because it still eats into his time that he's on screen. Oh, it's still lagging. That doesn't help me at all. It's not like I can use that to my advantage. 4 hits. Another great round. Another bad round. I'm dodging his attacks pretty good, which is going to be necessary. But I'm kind of need a really good round here to do something. He's barely damaged at this point. That was 5. I think. It's better, not good. Focus. Again, why is it lagging like that? It doesn't not help me. That was 6, I think? So we're having some good rounds, but not great rounds. It's just turning into a giant slog. I think this is round 7, too. I'm glad I took that extra damage there, because that gave me 3 hits that I might not have got otherwise. Alright, 7-hit round. There we go. So we're within range that we could take this out. It'd probably be a 5 or 6 round hit, though. Or 5 or 6 hit round. 5 or 6 round hit. Oh, no, this is round 7. Or 8. Alright, I got 3 in. I have no idea spin-wheeling you. I'm just smashing the button out of distraction here. Come on. There we go. We got him. This run could happen. Okay. So we got a chance here at a 109. It's definitely live. We just gotta not make any mistakes. And max out everything we can do here. I always goof something at the beginning of this chapter because I'm not used to going into a town. Like, oh, I'm in a town. What am I doing in a town? If I could manage my magic a little bit better, I could be here with 1 less mash root, but then I would just have 1 more bread. There's no way I would go at Salamander with less than 7 breads. That's crazy talk. This is a 6th encounter screen. Made the jump. Now we're going to run into a 7th encounter screen. Normally don't go this way, but I want it to line up right. I don't have to worry about taking damage. Good, the spell wears off right about the right time. So now we go into the town of Chigris. And now we leave the town of Chigris. That's all we needed Chigris for our GPS systems. This is a battle screen, but this is also the 8th one, so... Basido Regiment. Come on, get lucky, go! Good. Now we're popping this up to get out of the next screen, which is screen 1. And out of any sort of distractions while I'm running around. But we automatically got the battle on the next screen, so nothing I can do about that. I forgot I don't actually need to not take damage. So I'm just gonna run into him. Thank you, spell. So we were at battle screen 1. This makes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can time out the last one to be 8. So that I don't have to worry about any sort of confusing parts at the castle here at the end. Effect of the magic has worn off. Okay. We wanted it to. Oops. We do need a minor amount of experience to get to the next level. This is encounter screen number 8. Hopefully we avoid the battle. We did. Okay, now we get to button smash to go to the past. This split should almost be identical. It'll probably be worse than PB by 4 seconds if I do everything perfect, because this is like the most consistent part of the game. That. There's very little that changes here if you're doing it right. But I did mess up the split timer once, which I haven't went back and fixed because I don't care that much. Okay, and now we have screen 1. Screen 2. I walked down too far. This is screen 3. Use one of our keys. Alright, now screen 4. Screen 5, screen 6, and now we just have to leave. The hard part of this dungeon is knowing where to go, because it is a labyrinth. Once you know where to go, the dungeon is pretty much cake. Now we get ready to teleport back. 2 seconds, okay. So now we carpet the Chigris. Boom, 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 bada boom, 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 bada boo, doo, 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 doo. Hopefully this lasts long enough. I think it will, but I might have actually cast out a screen too early. This is screen 7. Is the Goblin King at the end of it? No. I don't believe there's a Goblin King in this game. And... okay. Good. We want to make sure we cast it early enough that it wears off before the second 8th screen that we encounter, the third 8th screen we encounter in this version of it. Carpet to Chigris. It's one of those situations where I wasn't completely prepared, so I kind of, like, throw the controller up in my hands. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, that was the 8th screen, which we got lucky to get out of. And now we're screen 1. As long as I have Ramapas up, we will not have another encounter screen the rest of the game. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Okay, don't need the money bag. Don't need the effect that the magic is worn off screen. Again, we don't really need to worry about hit points at all anymore. So at least the last heal, but even that isn't going to be that big of a deal. That's the second to last Ramapas cast. That was a split that I always forget to hit, that I got at that time, although it was still a little bit late, but it was a pretty good gold, so alright. But I am doing a different path through that than I used to, which is probably part of the reason why. Oops. Actually, that would have been fine. Okay. Get rid of her as soon as possible. Go ahead and take the money bag for no particular reason. No, it is not an auto splitter. Theoretically, we could do that. I don't know how. I don't think it's that tricky to program, but oops, I'm hitting the wrong button. But the current world record holder would probably be the person to do it, and he hasn't yet. So these are almost. No, I think all these splits were created by Synthpop is back. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2. I forgot a letter. I'm getting excited. Okay, that was the last full heal, so now we probably shouldn't get hit so much. There we go. I was gonna say, I knew I had a level coming, but I forgot. I never remember where this one is. Yeah, a lot of speedrunners will have programmed it so that it'll automatically split once you enter certain rooms and stuff like that. I haven't, nobody else has. I think I'm the only person that has a chronic problem with hitting them. Because I'm just not that used to speedrunning, I guess. I did go quite a while after all without actually doing any speedruns. Unless you count the QWOP speedruns, which I don't. Not really. Alright, here we got one more screen. A Barzel fight. Get rid of her. That's Ramapas. I have 213 magic, which is just enough to beat the final boss if I don't one-cycle him. Okay. Now here we go. We got a real chance of doing something for the first time in a while. So I'm probably going to be pretty focused for the rest of this. I forgot how far I had to be over. Okay. None of this matters. Alright. Smashing the buttons. Woo! Look at that. That was more than a minute. Oh my gosh. So that's a good time.